The echoes of dynasties past still reverberate in the Bay. But the Golden State Warriors face something they haven't encountered in nearly a decade: real uncertainty. Steph Curry, the icon, sat on the sidelines as Minnesota sent his squad packing. In just 5 games, proof that no matter how bright the star, one man can't carry a modern NBA contender. Tonight, we peel back the layers of a franchise in flux, revealing the headline-grabbing trade targets, front office strategies, and hard decisions looming this summer. From Michael Porter Jr.'s shooting to dream scenarios involving Cam Johnson, not to mention the possibility of a legendary reunion with Kevin Durant. This is your all-access insider's look into the Warriors' most fateful offseason in years. Last season's collapse ignites urgent change. The helplessness that defined Golden State's playoff exit was unmistakable. The Warriors stole Game 1 in hostile Minneapolis, then the campaign unraveled. With Curry sidelined thanks to a hamstring strain, a once unstoppable offense faltered, and the Timberwolves capitalized, winning 4 straight to advance and exposing flaws that even Curry couldn't hide. Gone are the days of the invincible freewheeling Warriors offense. Instead, fans saw a patchwork supporting cast unable to rise when the moment demanded. Jimmy Butler, acquired at the trade deadline, injected instant grit and defense. But the roster as a whole never gelled. Depth became a glaring weakness, and the loss of Curry illuminated just how fragile this team had become. With off-season uncertainty looming, the Warriors' front office is under intense pressure to act. Do they double down for one last title run, or begin reshaping the roster for a post-Curry future? The decisions ahead are both emotional and existential for this franchise. The rise of Michael Porter Jr. as Golden State's primary target amid rumors swirling around superstars. It's 6'10" sharpshooter Michael Porter Jr., who's rapidly emerged as the hottest name linked to Golden State. After penning a 5-year, $173 million contract extension with Denver in 2021, Porter's journey has been turbulent, showing flashes of brilliance but also struggling through injuries and inconsistency. Porter Jr. averages an impressive 18.2 points, 7.0 rebounds, and 2.1 assists per game on elite shooting splits, over 50% from the field, nearly 40% from deep. His regular season impact was undeniable, though the playoffs saw both his numbers and the Nuggets' fortunes dip. Porter, working through a shoulder injury, couldn't deliver his usual offensive firepower as Denver bowed out in the second round. This postseason letdown has sparked rumors of a Nuggets shakeup, and according to odds makers, the Warriors have the inside track to land Porter, 300, outpacing the Bulls and Lakers. For the Warriors, who thrive on perimeter firepower and sophisticated off-ball movement, Porter's high-release stroke and floor-spacing instincts could be a seamless addition. Imagine the hard closeouts he'd force, the space he'd create for Curry, Butler, and Hield. Porter's versatility would let Golden State reimagine its offense and its future. But make no mistake, Denver won't part ways easily. Porter is integral to their offensive engine, and the Nuggets' asking price, likely a package built around significant youth and picks, will be steep. If Golden State truly wants Porter, this means letting go of core youngsters and gambling on a win-now window. Piecing together the blockbuster, Kuminga, Moody, and the cost of winning now, that brings us to the players whose futures hang in the balance. Chief among them, Jonathan Kuminga, the electric 21-year-old forward who flashed scoring prowess and athleticism, but whose fit next to Butler drew mixed reviews from Steve Kerr. Kuminga's postseason was as turbulent as the team's. He was benched early after rotational woes, only to return in Curry's absence and unexpectedly lead the team in scoring. Still, with his contract up and his future role unclear, Kuminga is a prime candidate for a sign and trade. Moses Moody, another young wing with promise but inconsistent court time, is also commonly mentioned in various trade packages. Potential deals pitched by analysts include sending Kuminga, Moody, and a 2027 first-round pick to Denver for Porter Jr. and developing guard Christian Braun. Braun, a rising prospect with playoff experience, would bolster a rotation left thin by any major deal. But here's the undeniable risk. Giving up Kuminga and Moody further depletes an already shallow young core, mortgages flexibility, and ties the franchise's fate more tightly to the aging trio of Curry, Butler, and Draymond Green. The Warriors are balancing big dreams against big risks, hoping Porter's scoring and Braun's upside can keep their window open a while longer. The Durant dilemma, chasing a dream. Reunion, no discussion of potential seismic moves in Golden State is complete without mentioning Kevin Durant. Rumors persist that the Warriors might try, one last time, to pair Curry and Durant for another run at glory. Recent predictions have the Warriors sending Kuminga via sign and trade, along with Buddy Hield, Moses Moody, Brandon Podziemski, and a first-rounder to Phoenix in exchange for Durant. The parallels to the past are irresistible for fans, but the trade-off is daunting. Nearly the entire pool of promising young talent, all for a superstar deep into his 30s, whose contract would further hamstring the franchise long-term. Front office caution is warranted too. Durant's injury history and hefty contract, and the emotional baggage of his departure and return, cast shadows over the romantic allure of a reunion. Would a core of aging legends, however decorated, be enough to navigate a Western Conference overflowing with young, deep, and hungry teams? The risks are as towering as the rewards. Roster depth. Why the Warriors covet Cam Johnson while superstars? Get the headlines. Shrewd team building is defined by supporting cast members. Watch any team advancing deep into the playoffs, and a theme emerges. Depth trumps all. Enter Cam Johnson, the Brooklyn Nets' versatile 3-and-D wing reportedly. Available this summer. The Warriors, desperately in need of robust bench play, see Johnson as an ideal fit. His deep shooting, relentless off-ball movement, and switchable defense make him a plug-and-play addition alongside Curry, Butler, and Draymond, current NBA contenders. Like the Thunder and Timberwolves showcase how a loaded bench and a cascade of versatile two-way players can survive injuries and outlast favorites. Johnson wouldn't bring all the sizzle of a Porter or Durant, but his fit and value are hard to ignore. An example of how a quietly brilliant move can swing tight postseason series. Team insiders know it's not just about flash. It's about having 5 threats on the floor at all times. Adding Johnson and retaining enough backup firepower is key to Golden State's strategy of returning to the top tier in the West. Big picture, a dynasty at the crossroads this summer of 2025 finds Golden State at a threshold moment. There's talk of headline deals. Porter, Johnson, maybe Durant, but every decision now carries echoes that will reverberate long beyond Steph Curry's era. Management has to weigh dreams of a 5th ring against the realities of an aging core and a depleted development pipeline. There are 2 paths. Go all in for one last pursuit of glory, or balance win-now energy with protecting the franchise's future. With rumors swirling and fans divided, the only certainty is that change is on the horizon. Closing, your turn. Do the Warriors pull the trigger? So, Warriors fans, the question is plain. Is Michael Porter Jr. the missing piece that turns the Warriors back into true contenders? Should Golden State risk future flexibility for a reunion with Kevin Durant? Or is it smarter to shore up depth with someone like Cam Johnson? What would your move be? Let us know in the comments below. Do you push for the big blockbuster deal, or rebuild smartly around Curry and Butler for one last shot? If this breakdown kept you informed and fired up, be sure to hit that like button and leave your take below. This channel is all about your voice, your perspective. Thanks for tuning in to this exclusive Inside Report. We'll have every twist and turn covered as the Warriors' off-season drama unfolds. Stay with us for all the breaking updates, and as always, go Dubs.